Hello everybody, welcome back to Work Right Planner. My name is Erica and here I share my unique perspective on planning and budgeting while documenting my journey to pay off 6 figures of debt. Yes, I know it's a mess. So, you see, I spent nearly 2 decades supporting 2 kids on just my income, and it's taught me a lot, and I want to share that with you guys. And while I'm sharing, I'm holding myself accountable to stick to my budget. So if that sounds like something that you would like to watch, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and that way you don't miss any of my videos. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for sticking with me, because I know, sometimes this is a hot mess. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the February 28th paycheck budget. It is my last paycheck for the month of February. Let's just hop to this. I did have some overtime on this check, so the amount is $1,035.45, which means all of this that we previously budgeted is covered and we are good to go. So we don't have the same problem that we had earlier in the week, or actually like last Friday, with the February 25th paycheck. So that is a plus, and we're going to have a little extra. So I'm going to break out a notepad and we're going to do some math. So 1,035.45 minus 976, because that's what we had already budgeted in this paycheck, gives us $59.45 that we get to play with. Instead of messing up my very pretty budget planner here, I'm going to write this out on this note and then transfer the information. So normally when I have extra money, I throw some money into my envelope, but we're not going to do that this time because there has just been entirely too much extra money in the month of February, and I'm not throwing any more at myself. So we've got $59.45. I am going to shift my focus away from the Murphy fund. For those who haven't watched before, Murphy is what I call my emergency fund, because Murphy's Law says that whatever can go wrong will, and I think we need to be prepared for that, and that's what the purpose of an emergency fund is. But I just threw a whole lot of money at my emergency fund, and I already had some money in there. So we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to make the debt snowball a priority. So my intention is to still have my 4 categories, which in a perfect world would be 30, 30, 30, and 10. But I want to try to keep them as close to whole numbers as possible. So where before, if you watched some of my previous videos this month, the Murphy was the 30-ish category, the debt snowball is now going to be the 30-ish category. So what I mean by 30-ish, we're going to do 59.45 times 0.3 to get 30% of what that is. 1784 is what it would come out to be. So we're going to do $18 for the debt snowball, and then that 45 cents, we're going to put it here also. So $18.45 is going to come off straight off the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to round Murphy and sinking funds down to accommodate what we put in here. So I'm going to do 17 in each of those, and that leaves $7 for eating out. So these were all percentages, and that is not exactly 10%. 10% would be $6 if we round it up, and we ended up with 7 because we rounded these down, but that's okay. So that's going to be how we do this. So I can go ahead and put the debt snowball, Murphy, and eating out onto the budget. So we've done those. And now we have to figure out where we want this $17 to go for the sinking funds. And I believe Easter only needs $10 and we'll have that one fully funded. So I'm going to say $10 is going to go to Easter, and that's going to leave $7. And let me get my binder. Yeah, Easter only needed $10, so we've got that. Anniversary is next, but you know, we're both putting stuff toward that, so I'm going to skip over that one. Lawn cares have money. So the next holiday is going to be Mother's Day. And so, yeah, we've still got quite a bit to go before we reach Mother's Day, so we'll put that other $7 into Mother's Day. I should have moved that 10 out. That annoys me. Okay, so we'll do Easter. Okay, so we've got all of that lined up. Let me put the rest of these numbers onto my handy dandy tracker paper, and we'll see what we need to pull out for the cash stuffing. Okay, now let's make sure that all of this comes out right. So we've got the, let's add these up. These all match. So we've already done this math. We're going to do 692. We've got 343.45 to carry forward. So not to confuse myself, we're going to add these up. So that comes out to be 108. And the difference between the remainder and that 108 is 235.45, and then 235.45. Yay for zero-based budgets. Okay, so we have budgeted everything. Let's figure out what we want our cash envelopes to be. So I have already made my credit card payments for this month. So I think what I'm going to do is create an envelope for debt snowball payments. And that way you can see how much exactly is going to the debt snowball. And if I don't have it in the account, I'm not tempted to pull from it if I decide to spend a little extra. So we're going to pull out $18 for the debt snowball. I'm not going to pull out change. So that's going to be a 10, a 5, and 3 ones. And then eating out got 7. So we're going to put that in there. That's 5 and 2 ones. And then, of course, Easter is getting 10. And Mother's Day is getting 7. Okay. So this back into my wallet, and we're going to go to the bank. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I forgot to tally these on the video earlier. So we ended up with $42, which is not a whole lot, but it's something. And the important thing is that we make this $42 stretch as far as we can. So I've been to the bank, should have $42. 10, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And I'm just going to put these in the tray. Okay. Not nearly as pretty as that tax refund cash stuffing, but it'll work. And we're going to have a little surprise here in a minute, so bear with me. Before I start, I had the jar out during the last cash stuffing, but I forgot to check the wallet. So let's do that first so I don't forget again. Let's just pull all the change out of here. Okay, so we're going to keep 3 quarters, 2 dimes, 1 nickel, 4 pennies. Okay, so that stays in there to make change with. The rest of this goes into the jar. So we have 10, 20, 34 cents. Not a whole lot, but every penny counts, right? So, and it adds up. I mean, if you see, it's not exactly empty in there. And we're only at the end of February. So, who knows what that'll be by the end of the year. Okay, that gets that out of the way. Let's get to the cash stuffing. So, eating out is our first envelope. Of course, it's only been a couple of days, so I haven't really spent anything out of it. We had $58. We're going to add 7. So I need a 5 and 2 ones. So that should put me at $65 in this envelope. We have 20, 40, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. So we have that one. Erica's not getting any money. Neither is gas. We just counted these the other day, so I'm not going to count them this time. We have groceries, joint miscellaneous. I don't think any of the rest of these are getting anything. Yeah, the debt. Oh, I have an extra envelope here because I have not made one for the debt snowball yet. So I'm going to have an envelope for the debt snowball. We have $18. 3 ones. So I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in here. Okay. There are all of those. And we're going to feel what's in here. I still haven't made that planner envelope. I need to get on that. By the next cash stuffing, I will make these extra envelopes. I promise. Okay, so I did debt snowball and eating out. Easter is going to get $10. So got 10, and each one of these is 5. So I should be able to color the rest of it. Let's count this and make sure we've got $30 because that's what the goal was. So we got, let's make that match. Okay, we've got 10, 25, 30. We have met our goal for Easter. I'm going to color these with green. Okay, I can't begin to tell you all how satisfying that is. I've always been one to set money back for big expenses, but not for little things like Easter. So Easter is taken care of, and it's only February. I don't have to worry about that at all. I have the money to get what I need, and so that one is done. Let's flip over to Mother's Day. By the way, any of this that you guys see, it's available in my Etsy shop. There's a link to it in the description box below. But these inserts are on there with the tracker, and you can get the envelope with them also. So for Mother's Day, we're going to add $7. So we need a 5, 2 ones. Good grief. Let's fix this. Okay, so adding in 7, these are worth 50 cents, so I get to color in 14 of them. And we'll do this one in blue. That gets that. And let's see how much we have in here already. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we only need $12 and we'll have Mother's Day taken care of. And who knows, maybe with any luck we'll have a little bit of extra money to throw at that, because $30 ain't going to get me real far, but it'll still be enough to show my mom I care. Okay, so that's everything that we had budgeted for, but here's the surprise. I was messing around on my desk. I'm sure you guys do that sometimes. And I found a holiday envelope that had Christmas money in it that was gifted to me from Eric's dad. So I have $20, $40, $60, $80, $100 that I don't even begin to know what to do with. So I think what I'm going to do is finish funding the anniversary. So I'll just set these up there. Let's open this back up and we're going to flip to anniversary. And we'll just finish that out. Because there's $60. Our goal is $100. So we'll add 2 20s. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. Which means we'll have our anniversary money. And I can color in the rest of, ooh, I'm throwing things. I can color in the rest of the gifts. Okay. So the anniversary is fully funded. We don't have to worry about throwing money out of the monthly budget toward that anymore. So that is awesome. And that's not until April. So it's nice to have that done at the end of February. One less thing to worry about. Now, I think that's all that I'm going to put that toward out of here, because God's honest truth is, if Eric's daddy found out I was putting that money toward bills, he would be upset with me, because that's not the purpose of that money. So, let's do this. I like to eat out on occasion. We've established that. So, let's put, I should put this back over here. Let's put $20 toward eating out. And I'm just going to say found money. We're going to add $20. And that should make this envelope 85. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got $85 in eating out. Okay. So we've got $40 left. Let's stick 20 of that in my Erica envelope. I don't want to risk this rubbing away, so I don't use the wet erase on these. I mean, you can, and there's not anything wrong with it necessarily. I think a couple of these are those anyway, but I prefer these. I'm going to put found money. Okay. So this is going to be $133. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 30, 31, 32, $133. Now we got $20. Let's put that in the joint miscellaneous, because that is oftentimes what we use to pick up things for, like, Eric's mom. That and the eat out fund. Oh, there I go. Oh well. I done it. Might as well stick to it, right? So that's going to be $22. Replenishing this envelope. So 21 and 2. And that'll give us a little bit more wiggle room, which is important to me, and that's why it makes it okay. Okay. That is everything that I have for this cash envelope stuffing. I hope you enjoyed it. My next video is going to be the how I inflation proofed my gas budget. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that one. In the meantime, until that one's up, YouTube has put the best video for you on the screen. Go ahead and check that out if you'd like, and I will see you all in a couple of days.